What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Um, Getting into this episode, I have to comment on this whole baby situation with Nina. A lot of things that I'm about to say right now, I don't want anybody to take it out of context and think that I'm saying it to be mean to Nina or negative. I'm really not. I'm just speaking my truth of how I feel about this, giving my opinion. Um, Now, this is, I think, the second doctor that told her that she may not get pregnant. Because I remember she went to go see Britt a couple years ago, and Britt told her that she was premenopausal or going through menopause or early menopause or whatever. So the chances of her getting pregnant were slim to none. And Kim is basically telling Nina the same thing today. The chances of her biologically having a child are slim to none. And the thing is, because, um, she went to all these doctors. I think she talked to Britt about it and stuff. I mean, I'm not saying, Nina could never get pregnant, but at her age, it's like, it's slim to none. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people are going to say, but Holly Berry and all these people got pregnant at 50. Janet Jackson got, had a baby at 50, which is true. I actually read about a woman, she gave birth to twin boys at 60 years old. So it's never impossible for an older person to get pregnant. It's not impossible, but you might want to start thinking about other options. It's not impossible to get pregnant at those ages, but you do run the risk of your child developing Down syndrome or a birth defect over the age of 35 having a kid. And Nina, I think, is mid to late 40, maybe close to 50. So, I think at this point, Nina should be looking into adoption at this point. I think she should. She should talk to Valentine, see what his thoughts are about adoption. You know, you know. I mean, that's just my opinion. There's plenty of babies and young children out there that need a good home. I understand where Nina's coming from. I think, she wants to experience the joy of pregnancy and childbirth, but right now it just don't seem like it's gonna happen. So I think her best bet is to talk to Valentine and see what he thinks about adopting. You know, I feel bad that she can't get pregnant, but I think sometimes people tend to get pregnant when they're not really trying. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're not really trying and you're just living life and enjoying life, it happens unexpectedly. So hopefully that's the case with her. But I think one day she'll have her kid. But if you can't do it biologically, adopt. That's your next best solution. Um, I do love the fact that she's there for Maxie. You know, she was a little upset that Maxie didn't tell her about the potential illness with the baby. But I'm happy. Nina's stepping up for Maxie. Um, Peter needs to go somewhere. I think Jason is definitely gonna figure it out with Peter, because the first time he met Peter, he was already a little suspicious of him when he questioned him. He already had his suspicions, so it's definitely gonna continue. Like Peter keep trying to worm his way up into Maxie life and stuff. I'm like, bruh, sit down. It ain't gonna happen. Sit down. Because once Maxie finds out who he is and what he's done, she's not gonna want nothing to do with you, bruh. Nothing. Um. So anyway, Elizabeth, she just won't learn. This is the repetitive conversations that I'm talking about that they keep having. She every time she sees Jason, she keeps explaining this brain tumor and all that to him. He knows all of this. He does not care. I'm like, Elizabeth, stop trying to get Jason to respect your relationship or to like your relationship. He's never going to like it, so get over it. Stop trying to get him to like it. Stop trying to get him to understand it. just stop. It's like, let it go. Stop trying to explain your relationship to him. He does not care. You can say brain tumor in 20 different languages, he still don't give a shit. So it's like, stop trying to make him give a shit. He don't care. Elizabeth needs to just shut up. So now when Jason and Sam are talking, obviously Elizabeth is going to overhear their conversation and overhear Sam admit that she still loved Jason. I said, that's the wrong trick to know your secrets. Elizabeth is the wrong person to know your secret. Because you already know she gonna run her mouth to Franco, or she gonna blab it to Drew, or accidentally she gonna tell somebody. Either way, it's gonna come out. And the fucked up thing is, it ain't gonna come out from Sam. It's gonna come out from some, probably Elizabeth, or somebody Elizabeth gonna tell. That's why I swear people need to stop having private conversations in public places. It's just dumb. Like, damn, send it over a text message and then delete it later so Drew don't see it or something. Like, damn. Um, I really don't care for Franco's background. I still don't care about what happened in his childhood with Drew. I just find it boring to me. Jim Harvey, don't care for him either. He's a sleaze. Franco need to chill out with all the yelling at Scott and stuff like that, because number one, Scott did not really tell your secret, even though he was probably going to. But Franco should have been told Elizabeth all this. I understand that he didn't fully know what was going on back in the day, but you should have just came clean with her when she told you to. You know what I mean? Like, should have just came clean. But I have a feeling we all know Jim Harvey's behind all this. He's a liar, of course. That's what he does. I wouldn't believe nothing he say. Um, my heart breaks for Mike. Every time I see Mike, it's just like, damn, that man is just losing it every day, every second of the day, you know. And I understand what some people were saying in the comments yesterday, that, Sonny was just lashing out a little bit because he still has resentment towards Mike. He doesn't want to see his father like this. Nobody wants to see their parent like that, going through dementia and stuff like that, losing their mind. Who does? But at the end of the day, he has the money and the resources to care for his father properly in a way other people don't. So, he has this big house. Him and Carly basically don't work, you know. I mean, they're their own boss, so they can work from home and sit with Mike whenever. He got money to hire a whole nursing staff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can work. He might as well just let Mike move into the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, him and Carly, like I said, they don't go to the office. Carly barely is at the Metro Courts. Sonny's barely at the office, so they have time to take care of Mike. And he can hire staff. Simple. Um, it's an adjustment though, dealing with something like that. It's definitely an adjustment, but I think they'll get it right. They'll figure it out. Um, it's gonna be tough. Seeing him go through that is definitely gonna be tough. But they just gotta pull through and get their shit together. You know, that's just the only way to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be harder days. It's gonna be good days. That's how that disease is. You get your good days, you get your bad days. You just gotta roll with it. Because there's no cure, unfortunately, for that. So what can you do? Um, so Peter is definitely gonna get tested for this Huntington's disease or whatever. I think he got it. I just feel like the writers need to make him a villain. I just feel like he's stale trying to play the nice guy. He's boring at it. I think he's better off as a villain. I haven't seen him play the villain role, but when I seen him with Faison and he was like angry at Faison, he looked like he could be a believable villain. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not buying him as the good guy, and we got too many good people on the show. Well, not good people, but we got too many gray area characters. We need to trim that down. Um, so yeah, we need to the writers need to figure out what they're doing with Peter, and they need to figure it out quickly. Um, Drew and Franco need to just tell Drew everything he remembers about the past, but they need to work together on Jim. I'm on Jim Harvey because he's the obvious snake in all of this. even though I can't stand Franco, but Jim Harvey has a lot to do with this mess. Most definitely. But my advice, Sam, she need to tell Drew the truth right now. Like, don't wait. Tell that man what's going on because I have a feeling we might have a Clint Buchanan situation on our hands. If he finds out from somebody else, it's gonna be some trouble. I'm just saying. I feel like it's gonna be drama no matter if she, when she tell him. But for him to hear it from somebody else, that's gonna be a double negative. Nope. Better come from you. Anyway, this was an okay episode. Not a whole lot moved. I just felt like it was stagnant. So, um, anyway, I hope all you have a great weekend. See y'all on Monday. Have a great weekend. Peace.